In this video, we are going to learn how to make this awesome back to school flyer design in Canva. If this is your first time, please subscribe and like the video. So without wasting much of time, let's dive right into it. So the first thing we're going to do is to create a new document. This is the Instagram 1080 by 1350. Okay, we already have our elements here. For you to practice along, everything is in the description. Okay, so let's click on this plus icon to create a new page, the exact size, and just drag it all the way to the front. So we're going to bring in our elements into the design so that we can start arranging things, because obviously that's the purpose of graphic design, putting things together so that it can actually make sense. All right, the first thing we're going to do is to work with our background. Okay, this is not our background, this is our background. Okay, I'm going to drag it into our empty Canva. Just make that one big. Let's bring in, okay, we also have this background. I don't know if you can see it, it's a grid. Okay, we'll drag it on top of our design. Okay, this one was actually 100% before. Okay, this I actually look, but I kind of dropped the percent so that, let me Ctrl Z, let me check the percent. So about 13, 10 thereabout would be cool. Okay, so let's bring in our image, drag into your design. This one we're going to remove the background, just remove. Then we're going to make it black and white. Come to edit, come to adjust, then come to saturation, just then take it all the way down. Let's increase the sharpness like we always do with our images in this channel, and the brightness, just take it a little bit upward. Okay, I think this is cool. Okay, okay, make it a little bit bigger, then just drop it down. Okay, let's come here, we have our text. Okay, okay, let's work with this first. Maybe let's start working with our text first. Okay, cool. Okay, wishes all students, blah blah blah. Okay, let's drag this one. I'm gonna make this one color to be white. Which font is this? Bricolage. Okay, well, okay, you can choose Bricolage. Bricolage Grotesque. That's one of my favorite fonts these days. Welcome to school. Welcome to school is going to be the main big text, so we're going to make this one really big. We're going to choose the font Cool. Okay, it's a strange font. Okay, it's cool. Cool. Just search for it. Yeah, this one right here. Okay, and let's change the color to white so that you can see what we're doing. We're going to change it later, but I just want it to be white. Then I noticed that the fonts were they're not as fat or thick. The width, they are not as much as I want them to. So what I normally do is to come to effect, add stroke outline, and just pick the color again to be white depending on the color that I want, and just reduce it. This gives it a little bit of thickness. Okay, but I want to break this line into two. Okay, I'll duplicate it by alt dragging and just remove this part. Okay, then on this one remove this part. Okay, so now we have these two here, and I want to reduce this one. This cool. Does it make sense? I don't know, maybe I should just leave it the way it was. Okay, I'm just gonna group these two together so that I can position them very well, and I want it to be behind the lady's hair or head. But before we do that, let's position this first guy. I'm going to send this one to the back so I can have access to this one. Okay, let's give it a little bit of spacing here. For this welcome, I'm going to make it to be yellow. Okay, just to give it some contrast there. Then because it's yellow now, if you notice, we're having this white outline, so we're going to change the color of the stroke that we did to yellow. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, you just make this one a little bit smaller. Okay, then we'll send this to the front. Alt Control right bracket. Okay, then let's bring in the other text. Okay, the logo, and let's bring these two in, drag into our design. Okay, for this logo, the Deso logo, just position it here. That's cool. I just drop this one a little bit here. So we're gonna add the CTA, then just do the other thing. So what we're going to do now is to bring in the shape, clicking arrow on your keyboard and position it somewhere. You're gonna make this color white. Okay. Let's make it white. There's a reason for making it white so that we can have that contrast. And also, let's round off the edges. Okay, and we're going to duplicate this image because we want to make some glow effects. Is it glow effects or transparency effects? We're going to make it blur. Okay, I've taught blur effects on this channel a couple of times. Okay, it's very easy to do, very easy. Okay, this is how you make it, very easy. So what you can do now is to round off the edges, just round it off. Make sure it's the same with the one with the white background. You see the reason for the white background any moment from now. Okay, now that you have it, let's give it a stroke. Come to stroke, add stroke, make the stroke to be 1 point and make the stroke color to be white. Okay, now we have this. This is what we got. Okay, but because if we should put text on here now, it's going to not be visible. So what we can do is to reduce the opacity so that the white background that we selected will be more visible, but still gives us that feel of transparency, of glassy transparency. Okay, now if we put a text here now and make sure that your rounded off is the same with one of the shape, so let's adjust that. Cool, now you have it. All right, so we're almost done. So let's bring in this shape just to give it some graphical feel. I'm gonna make it real big. Okay, and I'm gonna send it the back using my left bracket key. Oh yeah, my left bracket key. This one too, I'm gonna drag it in here, make it real big, just something like this. Then there is something I want to do on these two texts, these drop shadows. First, let's copy these two texts on a plain background and download it because I want to use it for something as drop shadow. Let's make the two color to be black, the stroke color to make it to be black, then just shift them a little bit. Then we're going to download this page. Okay, so what we can do now is to come here and click download, click transparency, click on current page and just download just this page. Okay, because we want to be able to use it as a drop shadow. Okay, this is how you actually make custom drop shadow on specific elements. So what we can do, and I'm going to navigate to my download folder and just drag it back into our design so that we can use it. So click on it and drag it back into the design. Okay, and it's going to upload. So what we can do is to, okay, let me remove these two first because I don't need them anymore. We can actually delete them. Okay, I'll delete. Okay, this is the one we just downloaded. So what we need to do here is to give it some blur. Okay, blur effect. Okay, I think we need more blur. Let me see. Okay, so what we can do now is to drag it into our design and make it real big. Okay, not that big as you're thinking, but just big that it can be at the back of our design and still be cool. So first, I'm going to let me reduce the size. Let me crop off this extra part. Even this other one, just crop it out first. We're going to use that one, but let's work with this first one. Now, the reason why we make it so big, the distance between the two are so big, is so that we can actually crop them out without having issue with our drop shadows while making them blur. Okay, so I'm going to send this one to the back of the welcome. Okay, and let's drop the opacity. Okay, you can see that soft drop shadow. Okay, we're going to make a duplicate of it. I'm alt dragging now, and I'm going to double click it so that I can crop in. I'm going to drag the to school drop shadow into the frame now. Let's click done, and now let's position it well. Okay, what will happen is I want the drop shadow of the welcome to be on top of this text itself. So what we can do, let's go to layer. Okay, this is welcome, this is school. School is supposed to be behind welcome, then the shadow of welcome supposed to be on top of this. Okay, because I want the shadow to be a little bit on the to school. Looks like, okay, it's inside, then the welcome is outside. Okay, that feeling, that vibe is what I'm going for. Then this one, this shape, I want it to also be just close to school, so that it looks like the shadow is also falling on it, just to give that pronunciation on the design. Nothing much. Okay, cool. So far, so this is what we got, and I think now our text feels small to me. Okay, so what I can do is to group all of them so I can scale all of them at the same time. So I'm going to select welcome, the welcome shadow to school, and the to school shadow, and just group, or you press Ctrl G on your keyboard. Okay, so now we have this. Cool. So we're going to make this one a little bit upward. Okay, so let's bring in our CTA. Okay, this is a fictional design, but I kind of just got some random CTA and some icon that I can use. Okay, let's drag it into our design. Okay, cool. So we have this one, let's bring this one here. Oh, we have this one, let's bring this one here. So let's bring in the logo, let's scale this one down. In case you're a DESO student, congratulations. I was once an alumni. All right, okay, we'll drag this one in here. Just bring this one here, and let's drag this one in here. Okay, this is not true. Okay, this handle is not true. It's just a fictional design. I needed something to be able to fill in that space. Okay, this one, we're gonna make a drop shadow for it too. We're gonna make a copy. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing that we always do for our drop shadow on this channel. Go to blur. Is it blur first? No, go to dual tone. Come to custom, then just make this one real black. Then now you can go to blur, whole image, and just crush it up, and just like that. So let's position this one, let's send it to the back, control shift control bracket. Okay, now we're going to drop the opacity, and that's it. I don't know where to place the drop shadow now, whether on this part or on this part. Okay, it can be hard sometimes. I just feel like the drop shadow on our text here is too much. Maybe on group. Okay, this is where it's the designer's problem comes in, when you just keep adjusting things, but I feel like it's too much. Okay, let me just drop this one a little bit, like by 30 something. Then this one, drop it to like 30 something. Okay, cool. I think I'm better off with this result. All right, so that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you're able to learn something from it. If this is your first time of joining the channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please like and share. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.